Hello everyone, good evening. This side Nefi. So I am going to represent the my skill test, that is to do React application. So the problem statement says like this, that we are whatever we are allowed to do and what we are not allowed to do. All of this basically a simple to-do list, and that would be there. So the only feature that is different from the normal is that we need to fetch the to-do list from this particular API, and we need to use the post, put, and delete uh, methods to work on it, like to put that to-do list to the API, though it would be not be there, but this is just a dummy code that we need to do. So this placeholder API we already, JSON placeholder API we already have aware about this. So now coming to back to the application, so what is the working and how it is. So I'll just refresh this. So total four API I have fetched, limiting it to four. There are more, but I'm limiting it to four. So we can add a to do. For example, going to the gym. Okay, if it is added now, I can also edit it. For example, I want to edit this or Dr. Soda. So add five or anything like it is updated. So I can mark it as deleted, mark it as first completed. If I mark it as completed, now total task is completed 2, now to mark 3. I can mark all as completed from here. Then we have the delete all the completed task. For example, I want to delete all the completed tasks. All the completed tasks will be deleted. We can delete individually as well, like this. We can like do all this. Also, we have the option of completed, not completed, all. For example, we can mark do. So if I click on completed and I only want to see completed, the completed filter. I only want to see uncompleted if I want to see all that. So all of these filters are working fine. So coming back to the code part, so how it is working is we have the component basically app.js where I'm like rendering to-do list as a component. So to-do list contain the uh, many state like set state, input value, filter, task complete, task to update is loading. So basically is loading is while doing fetching. Tasks are the tasks that are when we create it in the input field and it is added in the use state, added in the set state. So input value is the input value that we are giving in the input field um, for the controlled component. So filter basically we have filter like all completed, uncompleted that I showed you. Task to be task updated. Basically, it is the task we updated. So the initial step I'm doing is use effect I'm using to fetch the to-dos from the API and limiting it to four. So we are fetching the to-dos. Then we also have the component. Then we have the component had like method that is not component, a method which is handle add task. So over here I'm just first trimming. It is not, if it is empty then we will return. There should be something in the input field, then we should add it. So new task, then I'm just posting it to the API, this to do's, and then also adding it to the set state, and handle delete, basically just deleting it. Method is delete. Then we have the up handle edit, basically method is put, and these are the different things that I'm doing. So all of the method are there. So in the render part we return, we are basically having the to do as heading, then we have the input field, then we have the button update add accordingly the action what we are taking. Then we have marking that completed, which is there like completed all, delete component, completed task, completed all task. Then we have the UIs, sorry ULs, basically listed items. So listed items is there. Then we have the filters. So I have put in this filter like all completed and completed. Then we have the completed, uh, how many there are completed. So completed count would be there. Then total task would be there. So this is what exactly there. So thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked the to do application that I created. Thank you guys for listening.